At this point, I'm starting to realize that Rollie is an experiment for these people down at Goals. Bad enough they got lawsuits, people saying that they have a lot of stuff going on with botching patients. I really believe in my heart of heart, Rollie is an experiment and she don't even know it because all she cares about is looking good. Girls, y'all ready to talk about this episode? Because it's kind of sickening if you ask me. Let's juice.
Come on, Blazer.
It's the beef for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And today we're discussing Transforming Rollie episode 2. Okay, I'm sorry for the late video, guys. It's been a rough week, but I'm here now, and you got the video, and the next one will be on time as well. But you guys, before we get started into this video, I just want to say that this Transforming Rollie thing is very, very alarming. I mean, as I'm watching this thing, I really don't understand why someone would literally risk life and limb to just look good, I guess, or to have an hourglass shape when she could have literally just worked out. And the fact of the matter is, these doctors are literally using Rollie as a doggone blueprint for them doing these surgeries on bigger girls moving forward. And this is not allegedly, apparently, they say it. These are not the most reputable doctors that we're talking about here. But anyway, this is episode 2. Rollie going to get drainage. Rollie is over there trying to convince herself that she's making the right decisions. If you ask me, I think that she's kind of like having second thoughts at this point. But I know she loves her results, so that's all that matters. But ultimately, I think it's very problematic that this girl is doing this on TV. I'm tired of seeing everything flopping around. It's just sick. But ultimately, I watched it so I can bring y'all the episode. So do me a favor. Grab all your things. Get your earbuds. And let's go into this doggone episode because, child, I don't even know where to start, girl. Let's get into it. So now the episode opens up. Rollie is at her hotel. She's getting ready to leave. She's on the way to the doctor's to go get her drainage and her shaping done. I guess that's like the first thing you do after you get the surgery. I don't know. Well, anyway, her and her caretaker / friend, I don't know, publicist, I don't know who the girl is. They are in the elevator. Rollie is nervous. She's excited about her new body. She says she's never had a stomach so small because she's always been a big girl, but she's excited to get the results. But this process ain't going to be as easy as she thinks it is, or at least she's kind of anticipating it not being as easy as she think it will be, right? So she's kind of scared, as she should be. I would to be as well. So now they get in the car. Rollie's obviously laid across the back seat, sprawled across the back seat like a deer that hit in the doggone road. And she's talking to her friend, talking about how it's crazy because some girls get all these procedures done at one time. She could never do something like that. She feels like these girls must be straight up demons to do something because this is a lot, even though she's getting multiple surgeries done in 1 year. To me, it's just as bad as anything else. But nevertheless, Rollie is confident in the way that she's doing it. She said that, the girls are going to gag when they see her and she taking a man and whatnot. So anyway, her friend called her. She called her friend back and she's telling her friend, she was like, girl, they got me all in the blogs, everybody being negative. She even brought up a person saying that they have a lisp and they was talking about her and they got lip injections and how dare she, and everybody's trying to drag her, even though, everybody gonna be gagging when she looking good. Then they gonna want to say, oh, Rollie, you look good. But although they dragging me now, girl, I don't think people are dragging you. And I don't know who she's speaking about with the lisp. Maybe it's Masika, but I do remember Masika commenting saying, hey girl, you probably should have lost weight first, which is not a dig. It's really giving you real tea. But neither here nor there. I don't know who she's speaking about with the list, but whoever it was, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a drag. I'm pretty sure it was somebody trying to help you out, duck, goose. But like Rollie said, I want to do things my way. I want to do what I want to do. It's my body, my life, and it is. My only problem with Rollie is you putting this all on TV, making this seem like it's an okay thing, and it's not. And because you're doing that, you're going to influence other big girls to put their life in danger just so they can so-called get the outcome that you got. It's sick, it's deranged, and it's actually extremely dangerous. And for that, Rollie, I don't like it. Well, I don't like it for many reasons, but I really don't like it for that because I feel like your influence is going to hurt a lot of black women. Black women, if you're on here, I know a lot of y'all want to go get, your surgeries or whatever. And hey, I'm not here to tell you what to do and what not to do. But what I am here to say is do not do what roly-poly, big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty ass just did. Because just because she made it out, barely, she can't feel her stomach, don't mean you will, okay? Do it the right way, girl. Lose your couple of pounds, get under the BMI weight, and then go carry your ass down there. Even then, it's still dangerous, but at least at that point, you're at less risk than Rollie. Because see, Rollie want to lie. Rollie on one breath want to say, I'm completely healthy. Then the next breath say, if I'd have stayed big for 5 more years, I'd have been hasta la vista up out of here. Girl, Rollie, go lay down. Nope, my bad. You're already laying down. Girl, please. Girl, Rollie, you is fake. My health is good. My health. No, it is not. Girl, get off of here. So now she's on the table looking like a glazed chocolate donut, getting the drainage done. I can't show you the whole picture because the girl, it looks so bad. Just take my word for it. But it's hella painful. Rollie is trying to play it off, but she can't. They squeezing all the juice up out of her. She don't know which way to turn. It's extremely painful, but she's trying to trust the process. And see this girl here holding her hand? She ain't worth a dime neither because nobody is saying, hey girl, this might not be the best idea. In fact, the girl over there saying, oh, Rollie, you're doing so good, Rollie. Rollie, you're doing so good. Oh, you got a lot of juice coming up out of you, girl. This is sick. This is sick. And Rollie is in a lot of pain. But anyway, the girl tells her, girl, the doctor is here. The doctor want to meet up with you or whatever the case may be. So after this, we going to go ahead on and bring you down to the doctor, right? So now after they done squeezed enough juice out of Rollie, it took 15 people to put this faja on her. It was ridiculous. Girl, let me tell y'all something. First and foremost, the faja looked too small. I know it's supposed to fit tight and supposed to hug you down, but girl, for them people to have to weigh you down like a doggone elephant, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. I feel like the faja was too small. But once they put the faja on her, she's got to go see the doctor, Dr. V or Z, I don't know, because he going to give her a chemical pill to help lift a lot of that, life off of her face, because life has been bop, in her face like that. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna give her a little chemical pill or whatever the case may be. Now, Rollie is not excited about the part that she has to lay down. Mind you, it took 15 people to get her up. Now she got the faja on. She got to lay back down so Dr. V could go ahead on and chemical peel off that face or whatever the case may be. And, at the end of the day, Rollie, you want to say this is a bit much. Let me just fall back. But I feel like you're too committed. And instead of just saying how you really feel, you just going to go and suffer through it and probably trust the process to get the outcome that you're desiring, I guess. I don't know. But like I said, I don't condone this and I will not recommend none of this to nobody. So anyway, she starts the chemical peel. She's vlogging it, I guess. Or maybe, I don't know. All I know, she's saying, yeah, he's getting some of the dead skin off my face. I'm sorry. So that, my skin could be nice and fresh and woo-de-woo-de-woo, girl. I think the chemical peel probably the safest procedure you done got thus far. Let's move on. So now out the door Rollie goes. She got her some flowers. The people then bucked her up to make her feel like she's doing the right thing. Even though she has second thought, she feels like, you know what, screw it. At least I got a bunch of people on my side. You know what this is giving me, you guys? I think this is the most support Rollie has ever gotten in her life. Because, and this is a real talk moment right now. Because y'all remember she said her and her mama never really got along. Her mama only cared about her mens and whatnot. I think this is the most attention and support Rollie has ever gotten. And I think that's the stuff that she's craving and looking for, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So anyway, back in the car they go. And Rollie is telling her caretaker / friend / publicist, whoever she is, that, hey, girl, these girls is really just gagging and hating on me. And remind you, this is the point Rollie's telling us that if she would have stayed big like this in the next 5 years, she would have been out of here. You know what I'm saying? Even though allegedly she's healthy. Girl, it's the double talk for me. But anyway, she said that the girls are hating on her. All the blogs is dragging her. She said she damned if she do it, she damned if she don't. She said because if she don't get the surgery, everybody say she fat. If she get the surgery, people say she doing it wrong. She said, but she's not living her life for how y'all want her to live. She gonna do what she wants to do. And let me just say this part. I completely understand Rollie feeling like, you know what, girl, let me do it my way, right? Because in Rollie's, or from Rollie's perspective, I'm sorry, it is a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of tea. You know what I'm saying? Because I know being in a public figure and at that level, Rollie is scrutinized all the time. Hell, I'm one of the people. But my thing is, Rollie, I feel like the people aren't saying it to tell you what to do. And I don't think that you should take it like that. The people are saying it for the most healthier option. You gotta, everything ain't a personal dig. In 2024, everybody takes everything personally. Everybody trying to tell me what to do. That don't go like that. Some people really want to see you win, but win the right way. This right here is the wrong way. I'm not going to get up here and say that this is the right way. This is the 100% complete wrong way. Period, poo. And that's what the people is on here saying to you, Rollie. Don't take it like that. I understand why she takes it like that, because in her shoes, it does seem like she can't do nothing right. But ultimately, we're going to have to put our big girl panties on, no pun intended, and actually, grow up and take accountability and responsibility. So now here comes Big Sexy. Y'all know I like Big Sexy. Big Sexy is the boy who's friends with all of the girls in the industry. He bigs them up. He jumps up and down when they walking across the street and whatnot. He's the friend that I really want to have in my head, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, Big Sexy comes in and was like, hey girl, you all snatched, ain't you? Okay, girl, you're looking good. You're going to kill them, girl. When you get up, they ain't going to know what to do. Woot de woo. Bucking Rollie up. And Rollie just eating it up. Yeah, because I'm taking everybody mans and whatnot. And he's just like, you know what? I'm just so happy you doing whatever it is you want to do for you, because that is all that matters. You know, that you're happy and you're doing what you want to do for you. Now, mind you, she's there getting a massage. And he like, girl, that look like it hurt. And it does, Big Sexy. It's horrible. And look at the assistant girl back there. Girl, it hurts like hell. And it hurts like hell. She knows it. You know what I'm saying? She's going through a crazy amount of pain for a so-called look. It's insane. And I love Big Sexy. I think that it's so good that he motivates the girls or whatever. But I sure wish you would have told her, calm down, Fed. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, he's there to do what he's doing, which is to big Rollie up. Now, K Gunner from Bad Boys from Zeus Network, he's there and he's basically saying, girl, Rollie, I love you. I just want to see you win. You gonna do good. Don't worry about the haters. They basically over there not confronting her, but really kind of giving her like comforting words. Like, hey, girl, the haters gonna hate. Let it go. Just do you and be happy. And that's what Rollie is trying to do. Again, in my opinion, Rollie is chasing a form of happiness that she's never had. And because she's never had it, she doesn't know how to attain it. And because she don't know how to attain it, she's doing crazy things like this. And the people around her, even though they think they're doing the right thing by being positive, you're really not helping. You should probably have somebody around you to tell you, hey girl, this ain't it. In my opinion. But anyways, so what's his name? Big Sexy asked her what's the first thing she gonna do after she get her, reach her goals or whatever. She said she gonna do her little video shoot. She said that she gonna have the men feeding her grapes and they gonna call her Rollie the Dime. But then she goes on to talk about how she feel like at first when she was doing the surgery, everybody was with her, everybody was rooting for her, and then after that it seemed like everybody was against her because people were saying negative things. Again, from the audience perspective, Rollie, I feel like when you got the first BBL, it was like, oh, wow. But the second one, and then more in such short period of time, that is what scares people. That literally is what it is. It's nothing personal. People are afraid of what you're doing at the rate you're doing and at the weight you're doing it at. That's what that's about. But one thing I did like about what Big Sexy said, Big Sexy was like, you know what? Let them hate. You're big, they gonna hate. You're small, they gonna talk. Well, they gonna talk regardless. So just enjoy you and get your results and love you for you. See, I think that is wonderful advice if he's giving it to her under the guise of, hey, be healthy, be safe. But, it's Big Sexy. I like Big Sexy, so it is what it is. But, Rollie said the first thing she doing is doing her video shoot and taking everybody men's. So hide y'all man, roly-poly, big fat funk, and the dirty ass is on the way. Okay, let's move on. So now Rollie steps outside to get a breath of fresh air. The girl Raina comes over, and Rollie says she got drained, so she's seeing the doggone, I guess, a little difference in her belly area. She said it's starting to look better, but she also tells this girl that she gotta go get chin lipo now. So that's another BBL, right? Chin lipo and a chemical peel in the matter of what seemed to be days. Girl, look at it. This, if you diet, this is just, and some people have this problem area. But if you diet, you can lose all that face fat and chin fat in like nothing. But again, another procedure, girl. Moving on. So now Big Sexy is over there helping her out, and he had already bigged her up in the lobby to tell her that he could see the results. But he comes back there and asks her how she's feeling. She says she's feeling all right. She said he let her know, he was like, a lot of people love you, a lot of people support you. I just want you to know that. And she was like, yeah. She was like, but I still have more things to do. And he was like, well, girl, what you got to do? She said she got 4 more procedures. She getting her back fat, her boobs, her arms, and I forgot something else. And he was like, girl, for real, you doing all of that? And she was like, yeah, that's what she doing. Even he was like, damn. Just tell her, Big Sexy, she doing too much. But he said she gonna look like a new bitch, so I guess that's all that matters. So out the door they go. She's ready to get up out of there. As you can see, it looked like she's got a root canal, and she just put on a bathing suit with some pants, but she's on her way out the door, ready to go. But the 4 more procedures is crazy to me, y'all. That's insanitary at this point. 4 more procedures? Girl, he said you're going to turn into a whole new girl. You is going to be a whole new girl after they chop and screw your body up. Moving on. So they on the way home, and Rollie has exposed that she deleted everything off her page. She said because everybody's trying to drag her down the streets, and she don't want no parts of it. So she said she deleted everything off her page. People gonna have to subscribe to come see and talk shiz naive. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I don't necessarily blame her, because when she was posting, even with me dragging her, I was like, girl, just stop posting. Just please stop posting. But if we knew you was going to document it and put it on Zeus Network, it was just a delayed jokes, girl. We still was going to joke you, girl. Again, roly-poly. You can't have one without the other, girl. Anyways, she said she making the haters subscribe to talk they shit's naive. And guess what? I ain't subscribed, but my friend is on her account. Moving on. So now it's a struggle for Rollie-Poly to figure out her new diet. She don't like healthy stuff like salads and fruits and vegetables, things that help you, feel better, look better, and all that type of stuff. She's struggling trying to eat things that aren't deep fried. You know what I'm saying? So she's spitting all the stuff out. Rollie, you're going to have to change your diet, fat. And this is why, like I said, this surgery is only the physical part. You should have to go through a mental evaluation and some type of therapy, because it's a mental thing that you're going to have to overcome way before the physical part. You feel me? Girl, don't mess up the BBL. So anyway, in comes this guy, Doshinko. Now, he's allegedly the nephew of Dr. Sebi. Now, I ain't going to lie. When Dr. Sebi had passed, they said that his people came out and was like, none of them products and none of the stuff that the people is doing is valid. They all just trying to make money off his name. But I don't know, this the nephew. But anyway, he's there because he's going to help Rollie eat clean. He's going to massage her, but he's there to help her eat clean and have a healthier lifestyle the more natural way. At least that's what he's telling Rollie. He said, Rollie, he said, I'm more of a natural type of guy. I'm not really for all the surgeries and whatnot. He said, I'm the person that's going to help you lose weight and maintain a healthy weight, the natural way. And Rollie was like, tell the truth. You think I had too many procedures done at one time? He said, hell yeah, bitch, is a big pussy boat. Girl, yay. And I said, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Finally, somebody said it. Because see, this is the real tea right here. I am so thankful that somebody said it, because everybody wants to be on Rollie's good side. Nobody's going to tell her. But see, this Doshinko dude, he don't have nothing to lose or gain by lying to Rollie. So when she asked him, he told her, girl, yeah, you're doing too much, fat. You could have just lost weight and we could have been done with it. We could have had these results by you just doing a good diet and exercise. But anyway, he's trying to squeeze more juice up out of her, and she is like she can't take it. It's so painful. She said she got dizzy at one point, girl. I said, girl, this is crazy. But anyway, she's gonna take a break. Now he did try to feed her alkaline diet, and she spit that out too, girl. It's sad. Again, if the diet ain't right, none of this is gonna matter. You know that, right, Rollie? Rollie, you're gonna have to learn to eat better, baby. This ain't it. This ain't it. It ain't gonna work for you, Fat. And I know you want it to work for you, even though you think the surgeries is the tell-all, be-all, but that don't go like that. You're going to have to learn how to eat healthy. I know healthy things are probably not the most tasteful, but that's the reason why they're healthy. You get it? Girl. So now back at the hotel again, Big Sexy comes over. They play a few card games. Rollie says she was bored, but yet she has a cook, a chef that's cooking food for them, right? Now they all sitting around eating crab legs. Now I know people saying, but it's not starch, it's meat, it's crab meat, it's seafood. Is the sodium okay for her to have after a surgery like this? Anyways, Big Sexy was talking about he need to start his weight loss journey, but he drank a lot of water. But he said, he got to get on his thing or whatever and get himself together. Rollie tells us that she has missed her family. She hadn't got a chance to see the city. She said that her son, she ready to get back to him. Her mama, her nieces and nephews, they call her every day. And she basically said that her son supports her and that he's going on 15. She had him at 15. So basically they grew up together and that's like her best friend. Now, I felt for Rollie right there because, wow, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But, yeah, I couldn't imagine being 15, raising a child, growing up with your child, like Toy and them. You know what I'm saying? I just couldn't imagine. But anyways, so Rollie was basically saying that, she's just ready to get back around the people who really love and support her, which is her family. And, next time she come back to ATL, she'll visit more. But this time she really didn't get a chance to do much. And, to be completely honest, y'all, Rollie came into this thing for a desired outcome, right? And let's go get this desired outcome. All right, so as you can see, this is the most recent post from Rollie. And I will say from the old Rollie to this Rollie, she does look good. I'm not a hater. She does look good. She does. I'm not going to hold you. Rollie, you look good. I ain't going to lie. I hate to say it, but I got to say it, But Rollie, is the health risks worth all of this? It's obvious she got her boobs done. It's obvious she got the belly done. She got the lipo around the chin. Her face looks smaller. I'm here for it. But was the risk worth? Was this worth all of this? That's the question I have. Like, was this worth it? That's just the question I have. But who am I? I guess in today's society, looking like this on photos, not in real life, but on photos, means more than anything. Thank you, Instagram. You have completely warped the minds of Black women because all we care about is how we look on the Instagram post. We don't care about our health. We don't care about putting ourselves in danger of losing ourselves and having our kids grow up without mothers. Nope. All we care about is looking good on Instagram. Shout out to Instagram. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the end of the episode. You guys let me know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on all platforms. I guess, you know what I mean? And I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.